We're working with radical equations right here, and we're trying to find out what our value of h is. So we want to solve this one. Well, with radical equations, the very first thing that we want to do is to isolate the radical. We've got to get this radical portion right here all by itself. So I've got to get rid of it, get rid of that 3. Okay, we want to isolate that radical. In order to get rid of the 3, this is 3 times this radical is equal to 24. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide both sides by 3. I divide both sides by 3. Now I've isolated my radical. It's all by itself. 24 divided by 3 is 8. All right, now what we have to do in order to get rid of this radical is I'm going to have to square both sides. Remember, the square root and a radical cancel each other out. So I'm going to square both sides. Remember, I can't just square this side. That would change the value. So I'm going to have to square both sides. That 8 is going to be squared as well. So essentially, this radical sign here and this squared cancel each other out. I'm left with just 2h on the bottom. And over here, I've got 8 squared, which is 64. So now I've got 2h equals 64. I'm solving this one just like a normal equation at this point. I want to find out what h is, so I need to get rid of this 2. This is 2 times h. That means I'm going to divide by 2. Then I find out that h equals 32.